Movies, TV, sports, flicks. Movies, TV, sports, flicks. Movies, TV, sports, flicks.
The Captain Talk Flicks.
Movies, TV, sports, flicks. Movies, TV, sports, flicks. Movies, TV, sports, flicks.
The Captain Talk Flicks.
Welcome to the Captain Talk Flicks podcast. I'm your host, the Captain Cortez, aka Mr. Love, and this is where we talk flicks. I welcome the podcast where me, the Captain, talks about movies, TV, sports, flicks, anything you can see on a tuber screen. I like to get here and give my unique perspective, because after 46 years of being on planet Earth, I've developed a unique perspective about these movies, TV, sports, and flicks. Let's hear and tell about it, because just maybe you care. And according to the stats, looks like you do care. I want to give a big shout out to the UAE. Got some plays over this past week. Gracias, gratitude, Dodoraba, and UAE. I heard Money Mayweather is about to open his boxing and fitness centers over there. So you get a little bit of that Mayweather magic when you're training and working out. Very cool that you get those over there. Very awesome. Going to train, learn to box, get fit, get some muscles. Yeah, for sure. That's very cool. So thanks for listening. Appreciate it. Gracias, gratitude. And just FYI, back then was School to be a radio DJ, but I never got a job. I think I never got a job because I just didn't exercise properly. Yeah, I exercised, but I didn't go hard. I didn't go all in hard. If I just would have exercised properly and went in hard, that would have gave me the energy to pursue becoming a radio DJ. But I didn't. It allowed me to become the greatest podcaster in the Matrix. Some to debate might be true, might not be true, but I said it on the internet, so it's gotta be true, right? Because everything on the internet is facts, not facts, true, false, propaganda, fake news, the Matrix, records, tapes, CDs, MP3s, streaming, downloads, 1 penny for a stream. I don't know. I didn't make the internet. Ask the people that made the internet. So when you're online, just beware, just watch out. Anyways, I could ramble all day, but I won't. Let's get right to the podcast. But first, a word from our sponsor. Ladies and gentlemen, do you like to expand your mind? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But if you do and you're like me, you'd like to expand your mind, you might like doing it through writing. I have a few notebooks and I write in there daily, or pretty regularly. I get in there and write, just write random stuff, write quotes, just write cool stuff, just write with a pen, a fountain pen actually. I do that all the time. So I feel writing on paper with a pen will help expand your mind. So if you think that's true, we got something for you for the Existing Fictions as a store. We have a notebook that says expand your mind. So if you're digging that, you want a notebook that says expand your mind, that'll help you expand your mind through writing. I'll put a link below for the Existing Fictions as a store so you can get a notebook that says expand your mind. Expand your mind, bro. So anyways, check it out. Now let's get on the podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, I am back again. And before I get in the podcast, I want to send a big happy birthday to Vicenta Love. Yes, happy birthday. I know you up in heaven smiling down. 72 años. Thanks for freeing me from the Matrix. I appreciate it so much. Gracias, gratitude. You are Trinity and I am Neo. Thank you very much. So it's Vicenta Love's birthday. Thank you very much. Wish her a happy birthday. Appreciate it. Gracias. In addition to that, though, where I live in the United States of America, we got our first snow of the season. I went outside when I woke up. I was like, bro, there's snow on the ground. Yuck. Do people still say yuck? I don't know, but I just said it. Yuck. Yuck. Snow. Yeah, some people like it. Some people don't. It's cool. I just don't like to drive in it. Doesn't matter, though. You can't fight it. It shows up. It comes when it wants to come. And the snow is here. Whatever. It's here. Nothing you can do about it. Put on your moon boots. Put on your thick jacket. Put on your cool sunglasses. And go ahead and trudge through that snow. Because here. So anyways, I'm up here in the Midwest of the United States of America. It's snowing. It's cold. I'm chilling. I'm having light roast coffee. Staying warm. Eating chicken noodle soup. Watching spy shows called The Sellout. I watched a spy show today called The Sellout. Yeah, very interesting, from the 76. An old school spy flick. Yeah, you know what? After watching that, I trust women a little less. I'm just saying, go watch the movie, you find out why I said that. No disrespect to women, I love you women. But this movie made me a little paranoid, just slightly. But whatever. It's what happens when you watch movies. It kind of does that. And that gets into what I want to talk about today. You know, I talk about this all the time. We'll piggyback on last week's episode. Last week's episode, I was talking about how important stories are. Yes, stories are important. Stories shape minds. Stories share beliefs. Stories can mold your personality, shape your reality. Yes, they can. But wait, the rabbit hole gets a little bit deeper. The rabbit hole gets a little bit deeper. Little bit deeper with the rabbit hole. So yeah, last episode, Star Trek Lower Deck showed us that stories shaping reality. Yeah, stories shaping minds. Truth. At least I think it's true. Maybe you don't think it's true. I don't know, but I think it's true. Stories have a big impact on us, right? They do. But wait, there's more. Go a little bit deeper. How are the stories communicated? And when I say how, like how? What sounds are used? What pictures are used? But more importantly, when people talk, what language is being used? Right? What language is being used to share these stories? If they have powerful influence, what language is used to have this influence? Now, I'm in the United States of America. Most of the stories I consume are done in English. And I know English is a very popular language around the world. And when stories get told, a lot of stories are getting told in English. Movies, TV, sports, flicks, news. English, baby. It's what they use. English is all over the globe, bro. You might even say that the stories in English rule the world, right? Because if stories and language shape reality, and the majority of stories around the globe get consumed are done in English, then that basically is running the world. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I know there's a lot of other languages out there. There's a whole bunch. I did a little bit of Googling today. I was on Google looking things up, looking at the different languages. And according to Google, now I don't know if this is true or not. This is what Google told me. According to Google, English is the most popular language on earth. That's what Google said. If Google's telling the truth, English stories are shaping the global reality, right? Maybe. I don't know. That's if you believe stories run the world. And if you believe stories shape minds and mold minds, then English stories are running the world. The narratives are running the world. Where I live in the good old US of A, we run the world. It's very obvious. Let's take hip hop. I love hip hop. Hip hop is huge. Hip hop is done in English mostly. Or started at the majority of it. The most popular stuff is done in English. And it's everywhere. Every corner of the globe. My hip hop brethren across the United States are telling stories through hip hop with English language permeating the globe. Words in English, shaping realities, right? Now I was listening to the teacher KRS-One a few years back, and he said basically, words are powerful because words create reality, right? When you're in the room you're in right now, whatever room you're in, right? You look at things in your room, what you're looking at. I'm in the studio space, and there's a lot of objects there. A lot of objects in the space. And I've been taught as a young person to call these objects certain things with the English language, right? I'm standing in front of a microphone. There's a windscreen here. There's computers. There's cords, right? There's speakers. All done in English. All shaping my reality. All those words are shaping my physical reality. English, right? That's what I'm using. So if all these stories getting told are calling objects certain things and circumnavigating the world, basically it's running the world. Maybe not. I don't know. I know our American culture, like I said last episode, is all over the place. I know everywhere on earth, or a lot of places on earth, people consume our movies, watch our sports, listen to our music. This is facts. I know quite a bit of people from overseas that moved to the States, and they all said when they were younger, Michael Jackson was all over the TV, baseball, all this American culture was all over, all in English, and they all consumed it. Pakistan, Philippines, China, Asia. Yeah, when I talking to about this, yeah, when I was young, be on the TV, we watched it. We love Michael Jackson. We love baseball, right? Yeah, our culture and our stories have been all over the place, right? Our language, English language, running the globe. So, entertainment, screens, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, a lot of it done in the English language, is really running the world? Maybe. So if you want to run the world, you need to have the words and language that are dominating that world. So if you want to dominate the world, you need to create art and media and circumnavigate the globe, and you need everybody consuming that media. Maybe? Is that how you do it? And if so, and if you need it in the language you choose. But let me tell you something. This is not meant as a brag, or this is not meant as thinking we're all that, but our stuff is everywhere. Right? I've been reading a lot over the last few weeks, last few months. It seems like everybody on earth, or a lot of people on earth, learn English, bro. It's just how it works. The English entertainment runs the globe, right? Maybe. It's not some big conspiracy or some crazy, it's not nefarious. It's just how it is. I'm not saying it's some evil plot or no conspiracy. There's no conspiratorial evil plot here. It's just how it works. We've been creating so much art over so many years that it's just became like that. And I gave it a lot of thought this morning. I think the reason that we in the United States are so good at that is because if you know anything about the United States of America, we have all these freedoms, right? Freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, freedom of bear arms, there's like a million freedoms we got. And they're not in a lot of other places in the globe. And when you have that freedom to do and act as you please, fantastic art gets created, right? I think that's a big part of why our media, our shows, our sports are all over the place. It's just because we have the freedom to exercise our speech, to do what we like with minimal regulation or control over the art we produce, right? And I think that's a big reason why it's consumed so much. We just make good art, and it's not I'm trying to brag and say we're all that. We just do. And I know a lot of these other communities, societies are more controlled. And I'm thinking the more controlled it is, maybe you're not as free to produce art like we are. And that's why America's been so dominant with the art. And that's why my theory is those screens run the world. That media, that art, the creations run the world. So if you want to dethrone us, the United States of America, you gotta have your bosses let you be more free to create as you please, to do as you want. You know, I heard in some country overseas, like the ladies can't even show their hair, right? I mean, in America, women are cutting their hair off, putting them in braids and cornrows, dyeing it purple, pink. No, cutting half the hair off. They're doing all types of crazy, weird stuff with hair. They are so free with their hair. These other places can't even show their hair, right? If you can't even show your hair, how are you going to get free to create weird and crazy and interesting shows and music and all this? I just read this morning some rapper in some other community, I can't remember where it's at, but just from him doing his rap, the state is coming at him hard, right? There's a lot of rappers in the United States saying a lot of crazy stuff. But generally, for the most part, the state is not coming at them. They have the freedom to express the rhymes. But over in this regime overseas, wherever it is, I can't remember where it was at, this dude just spitting his rhymes and they coming at him hard, bro. Right? And because of all that control, art from other areas of the world just can't dominate the world like American culture does. Right? So if you want to take our top spot of controlling the world with media, your free society's probably got to get more free. And you know what? United States of America, we'll probably be glad to help you then. We all about spreading the freedom. We love spreading freedom. Freedom fries, baby. So, I guess if you got anything from this podcast, let's just get free. I'm rooting for you. I want you to be free to express yourself fully. Now, I love the fact that America dominates the media space globally. It's a fantastic, dope thing because I happen to live in America. I do a podcast that's great, but I want to see you guys thrive too. I want to see your art everywhere. I want to pull up my phone, pull up my streaming services and see your movies, see your music, see your art. And I want to see your books. I want to see your stuff everywhere just like we are. I want all you guys to be I want you to be on the same level we're on as far as art is concerned. Right? I'd like to see that. Let's make that happen. There's enough room and space in this globe with 8 billion people. I just read to you there's 8 billion people on planet Earth. It's a lot of people. I want to see all 8 billion putting out art across the globe. Doesn't matter what language. Arabic, Hindi, Mandarin Chinese, Tagalog, Hebrew, right? Go down the list of all these languages. Whatever. Let's start spitting that art out. Let's grow. Let's permeate the globe. The globe will just be a big place full of tons of art all over. Every country's watching this, seeing this, hearing this. I'm in America. I'm watching Arabic stuff. I'm watching Japanese stuff. I'm watching Korean stuff. Yeah, I'm listening to Korean music. I'm listening to like music from Greece. You know, that's how the culture, cross-pollination, media and art just zigzagging across the globe. There's no more dominance. It's just everybody partying, having fun, enjoying art. Right? Things getting so serious out here. Politics and war and all this. Yeah, we need to stop all that. Stop with the war, give peace a chance, and just start doing art. Music, poetry, painting. Right? There ain't no need for war, bro. War, huh? What's it good for? So that's my dream. To see just the whole globe, just art everywhere. Art, music, interpretive dance, you know, just all over the place. Of course, it's cool that we're dominant, but no, let's just share that space. There's arts everywhere, just all this art. A globe full of artists doing art. Yes, it'd be so dope. Earth would be called Art World. So anyways, just a weird, crazy rant. I spent like an hour this morning thinking out loud and talking about these weird, strange ideas. And I thought I'd share them on the podcast because this podcast is about expanding minds. Or trying to expand minds. Maybe you heard me talk and say, bro, you out there, I don't know what you're talking about. And that's very possible. I'm just exploring ideas here. I'm just going different places with thoughts and words and exploring concepts. This is all just kind of a process of figuring things out. I don't fully quite understand everything. And I'm just trying to map this out and figure out and get a little more clarity. Every day I live on planet Earth, just get a little more clarity, a little more awareness of what's happening on this globe. And maybe you're like me. Maybe you want to do that as well. Maybe you want to expand your mind, just get a little more clarity, a little more awareness, understand the Earth just a little bit more. That's what I'm trying to do here, just a little bit more each day. Understand the Earth a little bit better. Understand culture, society, people. Understand how the globe functions just a little bit more, slightly better. And that's what we're going to do here in the podcast. Sometimes we'll talk about movies, TV, sports, and flicks. Sometimes we'll talk about weird, strange, crazy theories. It's all part of the journey. So I want to thank you for joining me. Appreciate it. Gracias, gratitude. And until next time, we'll see. High achievement always takes place in the framework of high expectation. Jack Kinder. Until next time, it's Captain Peace.
The Captain Talks Flicks.